Welcome back, everyone, to the Playbook Podcast. Hope you're having a great day. New microphone here. Let me know if y'all can hear me or not. I just opened up this new mic and put it together, and yeah, just let me know if y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me or not. Hope y'all had a great weekend, great week so far. It's a big week for me this week. I'm gonna say I do to the person I love, and excited for that. I want to thank everybody who supported me throughout these past 4 years I've been with her. So I want to thank everyone that has been helped me through a lot and support me. But let me know if y'all can hear me though. I want to know if y'all can hear me. Nick might join tonight. We might not. Because I don't know. That guy's always ducking, bro. He's ducking me all the time. Like, don't be scared to duck me, bro. Don't be scared, bro. But anyways, what's up, Travis? TG. Hope you come back on the podcast tonight. It was fun having you last week. You want a giveaway, TG? You want a giveaway, buddy? So, yeah, hope you're all having a great week so far. Hope you had a fantastic weekend and whatnot. Now we're going to go straight into the game. Cowboys, Monday Night Football versus the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the Cardinals have beaten us 7 times prior to this today. 7 times. Kyler Murray didn't play tonight, but he didn't need to play because the Cowboys lose 27-17. Jacoby Brissett had 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 261 yards in passing yards, 21-31 over completion attempts, and 115 QBR rating. So here's the deal. I'm gonna start with the Cardinals first and go to the Cowboys in a second. No, and that's not just concluding Jacoby Brissett. Marvin Harrison Jr. has arrived. He had 96 yards, 1 touchdown, and 7 receptions. And he had 10 targets. So here's the deal. Kyler Murray, to me, in my opinion, he's done with football. He's done. He's done with football. He can't play. Kyler Murray can't throw the football for his life. He can't throw the football at all. He just can't. You know? He can't throw the football for his life. And it showed a lot tonight because here's the deal. You give Marvin Harrison Jr. a good quarterback, it's over. Yeah. Travis, new mic, bro. It's a new mic. Travis, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Travis? Comment yes or no, brother. I'm going to text him. Let me see if he can hear me. Okay, cool. He can hear me. Okay, cool. Can you hear me? No more hearing you munch. Oh, yeah, it's true. I had my AirPods on and I didn't have a good microphone. So, anyways, I tried buying a microphone in El Salvador and don't buy a microphone from El Salvador. Got ripped off. But yeah, in my opinion, Kyler Murray is an overrated quarterback. He's not good. He's not good to throw the football at all. All he can do is run. That's all he can do. He's fast. He's short, and he's small, and he can't throw a football for his life. So I think the Cardinals are looking at this like, wow. They're 3-5. This past 5 weeks, it looked terrible. Kyler Murray, by the way, looked terrible. It looked awful with Kyler Murray. So if I'm the Cardinals GM and the ownership, I keep Jacoby Brissett starting quarterback from now on. Because Marvin Harrison Jr. looked like a receiver, actually, for once. Who we're expected to see, by the way, show up. And he did that this week, tonight. So, top of that, Cardinals play defense was great. Their D-line was amazing. It was just awesome to see it was crazy to see how this team just dominated the Cowboys. Now the Cowboys have lost to the Cardinals 8 times now. In the past for the who knows how long. So now let's go to the Dallas Cowboys for a second. The Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott didn't play a good game, but he played an okay game. He played an average game. Dak Prescott had 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 250 yards from the yards. But the biggest thing is this: no one in his team can catch the football. They can't catch. I mean, the first game, the play of the game, a tight end fumbles the football. Fumbles it. Javonte Turpin can't catch either for some reason. Honestly, the best player on offense was literally Javonte Williams. That's literally it. Javonte Turpin can't do anything. The Cowboys just need a big time help. If I'm the Dallas Cowboys, I would actually go. I pray tomorrow to get some goods because tomorrow's the what's it called, the free agency. So trade's gonna happen somewhat. So we'll see what happens tomorrow night. Tomorrow throughout the day. You never know actually, but yeah, let's just see what happens with let's see what happens with the Cowboys. The Cowboys suck. I'm not gonna lie to you, they suck. Travis, if we try kicking it, bro, Brendan Aubrey can't kick the football apparently now. I mean, they're really crowding this guy, the best kicker in the NFL, probably history of the NFL, and he can't kick for his life. So if I'm the Cowboys, you need help on defense, number one, because Jacoby Brissett, backup quarterback, had 2 touchdowns on your defensive line. And I know we had a chance to and all that stuff. I saw Stephen A. Smith. You know what's crazy, guys? First take was in Dallas today with Michael Irvin, Marcus Spears, Dan Orlovsky, and the new host Shea Pepler. And yet Stephen A. called it because here's the deal: during an accident, when it happened, it just proves Stephen A.'s point all the time. They cannot stop the run. Bland was getting getting cooked 1-on-1. Who to the receivers, by the way. So the Cowboys just need a freaking reset button on everything. And the crazy thing is too, it wasn't even Dak Prescott's fault. It was the defense's fault and people who can't catch. That's whose fault it is, by the way. Travis, I hope you're right, bro. Hope you're right, because Jerry Jones told Stephen A. Smith on a Stephen A. Smith show that he has some big trade coming out tomorrow. So let's see what happens. I see what Jerry Kipp is rich for it. Let's just see what happens, bro. See what happens. Nick, come on the podcast, brother. Quit ducking. Let's see. But that's all I gotta say about that. So yeah. Imagine it's like a 6. It probably is, bro. If it's from a 6 safety from the Jets, I might lose it, bro. I actually might lose it this week. Because the Cowboys haven't won in 30 years. You know, there's this crazy stat I saw on First Take today too. The Cowboys haven't won a game in 10,000 days. A Super Bowl ring, a Super Bowl in 10,000 days. 10,000 days and counting. Almost 11,000 days. The last time a Cowboys won a Super Bowl was Bill Clinton was in office. Michael Jordan was still playing in the NBA. George W. Bush, the son, was the Texas governor. Stephen A. Smith was in the Philadelphia Inquirer. And CeeDee Lamb wasn't even born yet. And yet, but yeah, it probably, I don't know, bro. I don't know. They need help on defense big time. So yeah. So let's just see what happens tomorrow. 24 hours from now, we will never know. You never know. We never know, bro, what's gonna happen tomorrow because the Cowboys are the Cowboys, bro. That's how it's gonna be, bro. Because it's just so weird to me how we have some good teams. Good, we have good offense. We have Dak Prescott's probably best year in the NFL, and it's gonna get wasted probably because of stuff like this. So yeah, I don't know. I'm shocked by how I thought this team would actually win. But like Nick said, if that don't score 40 points, we lose, and he's right. If that doesn't score 30 points, 40 points, we lose, bro. So yeah. With that being said, now we're gonna move on to the Bills and Chiefs game. The two of the best quarterbacks in the NFL tonight. Today, I mean, not last night. Um, sorry, I'm sure to post on my story real quick. Sorry, guys. Anyway, sorry. So the Chiefs lost 21-28. Patrick Mahomes had probably his worst game in his career. He had 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 15 completion to 34 attempts. That's the first time it's ever happened in his NFL career. Josh Allen had a decent game, but he had a good game actually. Josh Allen had 2 rushing touchdowns and 1 touchdown on the air with 273 yards and 26 completion attempts. So, question to you all in the audience: is Josh Allen as the Chief? Can the Bills overcome the Chiefs? What do y'all think about that? Let me know. Text me up 806-340-5522 or come on the podcast. Let me know what you think. Because here's the deal. I don't think this team is better than the Chiefs still. I think when it's all mattered, here's the deal. Yeah, they're 4-1 against the Kansas City Chiefs in the regular season, but how about in the playoffs? Who's undefeated when it matters most? The Chiefs are. I know Mahomes had his worst game of his career probably, but I won't happen again. Okay. It might hurt his MVP chances now, and now I think the MVP is up in the air between him, Jonathan Taylor, and probably Josh Allen, or Dak Prescott. So yeah. With that being said, Mahomes. Sorry to choose first. Defense was shaky. It was shaky. You never see that really in Kansas City's favor. It's them being shaky a lot. So, yeah. I actually the Bills lost this game. The Bills were dominant in this game, man. Josh Allen's a heck of a quarterback. In my opinion, second best quarterback in the NFL behind Mahomes. Now here's the deal. Here's a caveat to this thing. Here's how they can beat the Chiefs in the AFC. If Josh Allen plays like this, I think they can win the AFC and go to the Super Bowl, and probably win it. But if not, then who knows? Because it's just kind of shocking to see that. My mic's falling, guys. This is kind of shocking to see how bad this defense was for Kansas City as a whole. So, yeah. I don't think they're the best team in the AFC though. I think Kansas City still is that top dog overall in the NFL. So yeah. So now we're gonna go to Thursday Night Football. Lamar Jackson is back. The Baltimore Ravens destroyed the Miami Dolphins 28-6. Lamar Jackson had 4 touchdowns, 204 yards. Top of that, Derrick Henry broke out. He didn't score a touchdown, but he had some good yards. That dude was a man among boys. Finally, the team is healthy again. They're back. Here's the deal. I knew that, and Lamar didn't come back to the season. I thought he wouldn't come back at all this season. I thought he'd be a sit down. But if I'm John Harbaugh, I keep playing Lamar Jackson, guys. I don't care what the record says. They still have a chance to win the AFC North. I believe that because Baltimore, healthy, dominant, with all around teams not being hurt. Look what happens. So yeah. Um. So yeah, but yeah, that's how I see it for Lamar Jackson and everybody else. Now, other side of the ball, Tua Tagovailoa played a horrific game. 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. And but the story of the day though of the game was not the game. It's not Miami Dolphins as a team. The Miami ownership fired their GM. So I think here's the deal about the Dolphins. Number one, if I'm Tyreek Hill, if I'm the Dolphins as a whole, I really think that the Dolphins just need a whole reset button as a whole. Because the Dolphins are just flat out awful. Straight up. My mic's falling, guys. Sorry, my mic's falling, guys. Hope it don't fall off my bed. But yeah, sorry, the next week will be a lot better, simpler because I'll not be in this room no more. So I'm trying to stick it out for this last week of my own home. So Miami Dolphins fired their GM. Here's the deal: it's not the GM's fault. It's the ownership's fault, the GM's fault, and yeah. So yeah, Travis, you can hear me no more. Okay, who else? I'm gonna see if I can hear myself for a second. Just make sure that people can hear me what I'm saying. I gotta see. I'm gonna see if I can actually hear myself. I believe that. Okay, yeah. I had to make sure. I had to make sure because I didn't want to I don't want to sound gibberish and then people like, what are you saying, Trey? But yeah, the Miami Dolphins GM is the Miami as an organization as a whole is just awful. And it's so sad too because you have a good team. You have Tua, you have Tua Tagovailoa, quarterback from Alabama. You have Tyreek Hill. You have Jalen Waddle. You have a good running back for the most part. But this team sucks. It ain't just the ownership and GM's fault. It's Mike. Here's the deal, why don't you fire Mike McDaniel for once? Mike McDaniel's a terrible coach. Here's the deal. Mike McDaniel said on Hard Knocks, I don't like being disappointed to my team, man. I like to be soft on them. Well, doggone it, Mike McDaniels. Look at your record, dude. Your record's literally your record in the NFL. Just to the overall, you're 2-7. You're 2-7, Mike McDaniels. So put some effort in and coach your team for once, because your team's awful. Tua is awful. He's concussed. He has CTE already at 28 years old. If I'm the Dolphins, cut the coach and cut the quarterback. They both stink. Mike McDaniels is not a good coach. Tyreek Hill had an opportunity to win for Kansas City again and again and again. But you know what he said? Oh, he's more accurate than Patrick Mahomes. Well, dude, really, Tua had 25 of 40 attempts. This is Tua's numbers, by the way, this season. Tua tough for those numbers. This is Tua's numbers. He has 15 touchdowns and 11 interceptions, and he has 1,779 yards. And top of that, his QBR rating overall is a 62. That's 30th among 36 quarterbacks. He's a 66 passing rating. So he's just freaking awful. Okay, he's awful. If I'm Tua, he's not a good quarterback. He has CTE got to his head already. He can't play football no more. He's not that good. Alabama, he wasn't good. Alabama was good, but he didn't have CTE back then. CTE caught up to him. Concussions caught up to Tua Tagovailoa. So if I'm the Dolphins, you cut Mike McDaniels and you cut Tua. They both are not good for your team. And Tyreek Hill is to get out of Miami ASAP. Because Tyreek Hill could have been a top 3 receiver of all time in the NFL. Probably top 5. But you know what happened? He thought about the money, and he guess what happened? Him and Mahomes had a fallout, and he's over saying that he can win without Patrick Mahomes. That hasn't happened yet. So Mike McDaniels is a terrible coach, and Tua's not that good. They're not just good overall. They're terrible. They're not good of a football team. And if I'm the Dolphins, you need to rebuild ASAP because this team's not gonna go anywhere. Tua's not your guy. And it's not Mike McDaniel's team either. He ain't your guy either. You could have had Sean Payton and Tom Brady. No, there's a story. I'll never forget seeing this. Isaac Gomez. Steelers are a good team, but I think the defenses look a lot better, shaky throughout the season. So I think overall they've been a good team overall. Aaron Rodgers has impressed me so far. I know last week was a weird game. This past Sunday against the Colts, but like Daniel Jones didn't play good. Aaron Rodgers didn't play that good either. But hey, man, they suck it out. I mean, the defense is really good for the Colts too. I think the Steelers overall are a good team, but they're not. I'm worried about the defense a lot. I think this is a hot seat for Mike Tomlin's career on the line so far. His job's on the line. That's how I see it. But yeah, they're not a playoff team, bro. I think they're a playoff team, but they're gonna be in a wild card and get bounced out probably in the first round. And Mike Tomlin will keep his job. Mike Tomlin to me is overrated coach. They keep him for too long, and he needs to move on. Here's the deal: if Mike Tomlin doesn't get the a playoff win for his once since 2016, he needs to be fired ASAP because he's not. He's an overrated coach. Losing record, good for you. Where's the playoff win at? I was someone that had a playoff win. I was 13 years old in the 6th grade, maybe 7th grade. I was young. I was a teenager. I barely hit puberty. So if they lose, they're done. He needs to be fired. Their defense is awful this year. It's just awful. So yeah. But back to the Dolphins real quick. One more thing is that I know Stephen A. said some things on first take about race and all that stuff. Well, Stephen A. I respectfully disagree with you because he's wrong at this point because it's not about race in this category. It's just the fact that this team sucks. They just suck. I mean, they ain't good defense wise. They ain't good offensive wise either. But yeah, we're gonna move on to this game too. The Vikings versus Detroit. JJ McCarthy's first game back since his injury this season. JJ McCarthy had 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 143 yards, 14 for 25 completion attempts. Jared Goff had 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 284 yards, 25 37 attempts as well. So here's my thoughts about this for a second. Um, JJ McCarthy, this is basically his first year in the NFL. But he didn't play good, but he's a rookie, so I'll give him better to doubt. I think he has a lot of potential. I think out of his draft class, he might have the most potential being great in his draft class. Because Caleb Williams is not what we expected to see. I think Nick Wright hyped him up so much that he needs to just take a chill pill. And Jared Goff played good, but their defense was awful. I think Brian Flores gave him some troubles too, because Brian Flores is a good DC. He's under the Belichick tree, which means that Belichick was a good defensive mind. He learned from Belichick, you know. And McCarthy, he's just a rookie. He's still young in the league. So, yeah. So if I'm the Vikings and the Lions, I would just the Vikings. I think it's a little concerning to see that the Lions lost to the Vikings because this is probably the NFC's favorite besides the Eagles. They're 5-3 right now. I think that, in my opinion, this team's better than the Eagles. In my opinion, so yeah, if I'm the Lions and Vikings, I might be a little concerned about that. Other than that, I think it's a good run for the chip, but I think this can be cause for concern, especially it can be cause of concern. So yeah. Now to move on to college football. Texas Tech beats Kansas State University. Brett Baron Morton, who is an injury-prone cornerback, had 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. I watched this game before I went to go do WT Sports TV, and this team is pretty good, man. I think this team can to compete in the playoffs, but I don't think they'll win a playoff game probably because you're going to go against Alabama, Ohio State probably, Georgia's pretty good. Um, but yeah, I don't know, man. They might. I think they're gonna run through BYU. I know. It's a college game day. It's this Saturday. I know it's my wedding day too. I'm sorry, guys, for those that. Trust me, I want to see college game day too. I'm a big Nick Saban fan, so yeah. We need to that Texas Tech University WT game. Actually, you know what's crazy, Travis, about that? The softball team for Tech play against WT. I think it's coming up soon. It could be wrong. Travis, I can't go to the game. I want to go to the game, but I can't. I want to see Nick Saban, bro. Trust me. I want to see Saban. I know. Um, I do know for sure that the WT's basketball team has been playing like Big 12 schools, and I know they beat Arizona. I know they beat some team too that was Big 12. In my opinion, for WT Sports, the basketball team is the best in the conference in the school. I know Arizona. I know no Nick Travis. I'm saying they do scrimmages for against D1 college teams. Because people are thinking about going D1 and WT, which should not happen. Maybe sure, but yeah, I think WT's basketball team is really good. I agree with that. Same with men's. I never seen men's basketball play actually. Football teams can be pretty good actually. I think a football team can compete with y'all because we're actually this is probably the best time going to playoffs since like who knows how long. So WT football team is pretty good this season actually. But anyways, Tech won this game 43-20. Barry Morton had 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 249 yards. And yeah, Jacoby Williams had good rushing numbers too. This team can compete, but it'll be hard. It'll be really hard. So let's see what happens. Now to move on to WT football. WT this past weekend play against Kingsville at Texas A&M. It was a good game. It was a shootout. WT ending up winning 58-42. Um, I shocked at defeat. Jamel Costa-Lewis, my brother, my boy. This guy has one hand, by the way, one healthy hand, and he got a clutch interception twice. Twice. The first play of the game, a fumble from the defense forced a fumble, and then his WT scored. So it's pretty cool to see that how crazy this team is. So other than that, tune in this coming Thursday. I'll be doing my WT TV script with my classmate. At the end of the year, we're gonna be on the radio, and might be on we're gonna do a TV segment too. Me and my classmate, a TV segment, not like a high school voiceover if you're calling highlights. I mean like a TV segment for WTTV. Travis, you asked WT for D2 National Championship. I think so. This is probably their best chance. Arch Martinez is really good. You have good. Sean Johnson's really good too. Jaden Hibbler is really, really good. I think Jamel Costa-Lewis is probably the best defensive player. He might beat the defensive player of the year. Honestly, I think that's how good Jamel Costa-Lewis is. Plus, on top of that, he's strong and he's buff and he's ready to hit you, bro. I think they're David Menendez is the best cornerback they have. So, yeah, I think they can make the run for their money. Actually, to be honest with you, but we gotta see. I think they had the close. I know last week they lost. Not this past weekend, but the previous weekend they lost by 40 points. So, but you know what? It happens. But I think they can compete for a national championship for D2. I actually believe that. So, yeah. So, back to more football. So, Marcus Spears and Michael Irvin, the playmaker, said the Cowboys can win in 2 years. Is he right or is he wrong? What y'all think out there? Is Marcus Spears and Michael Irvin right or wrong? Let me know what y'all think. Well, I'm going to say it. If don't give a free agency, they're both wrong. Because the draft needs to stop. Quit building off the draft, Jerry Jones. If you care about this team, go get a good player tomorrow. Time will tell after that. If not, then Michael Irvin and Marcus Spears are freaking wrong. Here's the deal. I think they have the best quarterback right now. That he's playing the best player of his career, probably. But they're going to waste his years like they did to Tony Romo. Romo had fantastic years. But you know what the problem was? Didn't get free agency at all. They had Terrell Owens. That was it. But top of that, they didn't get defensive good. They let go Marcus Ware to the Broncos, and we got nothing back from that. I'm being for real. We got nothing back from Marcus Ware losing. Because D Ware, I tell you this, if D Ware was playing with Dak Prescott as a young quarterback, and a year prior to that, before that, we could have competed for a Super Bowl. But did it happen? No, it didn't. So, yeah. So if I'm Jerry Jones, I would actually care about your team and go get free agency. That's how I see it. Now, if he's right about that, then he's right. Now we're going to go to some NBA basketball. The Lakers. Our thoughts. Lakers are 4-2 right now. They're playing right now. Let me see the score on NBA TV. Let me see the score for the Lakers. Lakers are winning right now in fourth quarter 2 against the Portland Trailblazers. 104 now. They're 5-2. without Luca and Marcus Smart and Austin Reeves. Wow, the starters. I don't know how they're beating this team, but wow. Oh, Hachimura is playing. He's basically the main center right now for the Lakers right now because LeBron's out. Marcus Smart is out, and so is Luca and AR right now. They're out. Here's my thoughts about the Lakers so far. I think this team can actually compete for a championship. They can compete. Um, Rui has played a lot better this year than he ever did in his career as a Laker. Because last year he wasn't really good defensive wise or offensive wise either. He wasn't really doing anything good. So yeah, AR has looked a lot better. You know what's crazy? On ESPN against the Minnesota Timberwolves, he was the only guy that actually literally almost won a game. Almost won a game. He won a game for the Lakers of a buzzer beater with 4 people on him, by the way. That's what happened. Four people on AR. You know what AR does? He hits a game winning floater. Marcus Smart's played amazing so far. He's a lockdown defender. I mean, he was former defensive player of the year. Luka Doncic is probably MVP candidate. On Friday night, they were down by 10, 20 points in the halftime. You know what happened Friday night? He brought them back and won. DeAndre Ayton has brought depth and rebounding and defensive wise off the Lakers. Now, no, here's the deal. Nick Rankin has said they ain't gonna do jack this year. Nick said that to me. He said Trey ain't gonna do jack this year, bro. They ain't that good. And you know what happened? He's proving them wrong. That's what he's doing. He told me that privately off the air. And guess what happened? If I'm the Lakers, wait till LeBron comes back. So wait till he comes back. Because LeBron James is going to be healthy. He's going to be ready. He's probably prepping his body more now. And wait till he's back, guys. He's coming for the league. He is coming for the league in revenge season now. And if he wins a chip this year, the GOAT debate might have a lot of things going on so far. Might have a lot of things going. It might be a conversation where it gets really in depth now. That's how I see it. Yeah. Now, I will say this though about the Lakers, though, they need to start off a little stronger than they do. Because if I'm the Lakers, they need to start strong and finish strong overall. Because I'm gonna lie to you, I sometimes sit there at work or at home watching, like, man, bro, what the heck's going on, bro? Like, they losing already in the first quarter, down by 20 points. So yeah, Travis, will we get Trey at a tech game of some sort? Travis, like, I want to go a tech game, but here's the deal, bro. I'm so busy with work. I'm about to get married this Saturday. But here's the deal, Travis. If I get a tech, you never know my career in media. With my career, I might move up. I might go to Lubbock. I might go cover Lubbock. Travis, I ain't doing my honeymoon, bro. I can't do it. I can't afford my honeymoon. I can't do it. Okay, if Tech goes to the playoffs, I probably will. Travis, I can't go on honeymoon this week, bro. I got school and I got work, bro. I got 4 weeks left. I want to go to a Tech basketball game to see Bryce James play. If y'all, if you, I'm gonna see what the Texas basketball looks like. For a second, Texas Tech's basketball. Travis, bro, I can't just miss work like that. He ain't playing. He's probably playing here. I'm gonna look right. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look right now. Let's see. First game against Sam Houston. Dang, Tech's ranked 10th in the according to AP for men's basketball. Ranked 10th so far. Let's see. Oh, he's playing against Duke this season. Duke. Wow. Let's see. Oh, dang, he plays at Arizona. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, dang it. He plays in Arizona. Dang it. It's okay. I'm going to find a way. You never know. I don't want to see Tech play at, I don't want to see Tech play in basketball this season, though. But time will tell. I got school, I got work. You know, I'm finna be married now. Like, trust me, bro. If I was single, heck, you best bet would have went. Travis, I want to go watch Tech, but here's the deal, Travis. Here's the deal. Winter break. Winter break is February. No, not February. December 7th, I believe. I'm gonna look. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna see my class. Let me see my class. Let me see. I asked you a question about my winter break. I don't know when it's at. Oh, the 11th. Okay, it's the 11th. Travis, if I go to a Tech game, I better not sitting up in the nosebleeds, dude. I better sit like where I can see, like the team. Here's the deal. Here's the deal, Travis. I would say Tech game. You know why? Because here's the deal. If I can't get anything in Amarillo for sports media, I'm gonna go to Lubbock. I might go to Lubbock, bro. I actually might do that. Being the media credentials on the field, shooting football. Buy a GA and go with us as a student? What? What's a GA? A GA? What's a GA, bro? Like Georgia? GA? What's a GA, bro? Oh. I mean, we'll see. Take makes the playoffs. Okay, I got you, bro. I'll talk to Nick and ask him about that. I'll talk to Nick and ask him. Here's the deal, though. If Nick does come on the podcast right now, he's so scared. But anyways, back to Lakers though. Lakers basketball. Lakers ball has been pretty good this season. I think that they start off strong and finish strong too. So, but yeah. Now about Giannis. Travis, I can't just do the last minute, bro. I can't do the last minute, bro. I can't do it. It's already paid for. The venue's paid for. And can't here in Amarillo. Text Pat. Who's Pat? Mahomes? Oh, McAfee? Bro, that'd be crazy if you actually. Here's the deal. I want to go see. I want to go to Lubbock too. I want to see Saban. I want to see McAfee and Kurt Hurstreet. I do want to see. I want to see them, but I can't. I want to see it. Trust me, I want to see them, bro. I want to meet Nick Saban. I'm a Saban fan. Bro. Nick Saban's my favorite coach of all time. He's my favorite coach of all time, bro. I want to see it. Trust me, I want to see it, but I can't. If I would have known to come to BYU, I would have probably pushed it another week or two. That's what I would have done, but it's in and done, bro. Travis, I didn't think I was gonna get married overall, bro. I didn't think I was gonna get married. I didn't think so. But yeah, back to Giannis though. Giannis so far to me is my MVP pick right now. Him and Luka, because Giannis is playing out of his mind so far. I mean, this guy's hitting buzzer beaters. He's hitting and leading Milwaukee. This is his city. I think if he can actually compete for a championship this year, bro. This guy hit a buzzer beater last night. So right now, let's see what his average is right now. This past, to be honest, on into Kukupo. Stats so far. So right now, this is Giannis' numbers right now. He's averaging 34.2 points, 13.4 rebounds, 7.2 assists, 68.4% field goal percentage. Is first in points, fourth in rebounds, 14th in assists, and third in field goal percentage right now. That's a bad boy, bro. He's a man among boys. I like Giannis a lot. He's underrated. People forgot about Giannis and went to Wemby and Luka and Jokic and SGA, which is some blasphemous stuff because he's not better. They're not better than Giannis. Luka maybe is. Some of the maybe SGA is, but not Jokic, not Wemby, not even LeBron. LeBron's better than Luka. LeBron's better than Giannis, though. I believe that. You know why? That's why. Wearing his jersey, bro. His shirt. Nick thinks that LeBron sucks, bro. Don't listen to Nick. Listen to me about LeBron. I'm more LeBron James fan than he is. I am. I'm messing out there. Nick, I love you, bro. Come on the podcast. I'm just kidding, Nick. Calm down. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. Now, Golden State Warriors. So, yes, they beat the Nuggets, the Lakers. But they suck. Curry, oh, man. I hate to do this to Curry and whatnot, but I gotta do it. So yes, the Pacers beat them, bro. The Bucks beat them. Sure, they beat the Clippers. Let's see how much points Curry had. Curry has 16 points. No, my bad, 24 points. People were saying to me that in year 18, Curry is better than LeBron in year 18. Year 17, I mean. That is baloney and that is blasphemy. Curry ain't that good. 24 points. So let's look at the night prior to that against the Bucks. Okay. 27 points. Not bad. Not too bad. Tomorrow play against the Suns, the Kings, the Nuggets, and NBA Cup. And that's about it. So they played a tough schedule so far, except for the first couple of games that they're cooking. But other than that, he hasn't done anything good. So, and Curry, here's the deal. Lakers are better. Those Thunder are better. The King, and yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Travis, Georgia did beat Florida. Georgia's a pretty good team so far. Actually, they're actually, in my opinion, second best team in the SEC behind Alabama. But we'll see what happens, bro. I think Kirby Smart, you can't count him out. That's how I see it. But yeah, at the Golden State though, and Curry in the basketball stuff, Curry He sucks. That's it. He ain't good. Now college basketball started off today. I think let's see who played today for college basketball. Man, let me see. Hold up. Okay. I don't know why I have a map book, so this is weird. I know and UNC played, and whatnot. I got UNC going to the Final Four, and Tech too. So yeah, go to basketball. Basketball is officially back, people. It's back. It's officially back now. College basketball. And yeah, the Big 12 is the SEC of b-ball. What do you mean by that, Travis? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Travis Kai? And then basketball? I don't know, but I'm gonna see. Hold up. I'm gonna see what teams y'all got. Big. Oh, my mic's falling, guys. You see what happens? My mic's falling. It's collapsing, people. It's right. This is on my bed, and probably be my last time being on my bed in my podcast because next week, will be on the desk in my new home. Big 12 basketball conference. So in the Big 12, you got area. Okay, Travis, respectfully, I disagree with you about that. Yeah, you have Tech in Arizona, but that's about it. Y'all, all because y'all have Bryce James doesn't mean crap. In my opinion, the best coast and conference in basketball is the ACC. Because you got Duke, you got UNC, and then you got, let me see who else y'all got. You got Syracuse, Virginia Tech's really good, Stanford. You got California. You got UCLA. My bro, that's the best team in college basketball, bro. Travis says they're still it, bro. They've always been it. They've always been it, Travis. They've always have. They always have been it, bro. Always have, bro. So now we move on to some baseball now. The World Series happened. Dodgers winning 7 with that outstanding World Series I've seen in my entire life. Travis, I get it. It's Tech. I understand it. But dude, they're not the best team conference in it. SEC's better than them, bro. The SEC basketball is better than the Big 12. It literally is. You know it and I know it, bro. The SEC is a second best conference. Travis, I get it. You love Tech. I love the Tech too. That's my favorite football team right now. But bro, they're not better than the SEC or the ACC, bro. They're not. They're just not, dude. I understand it. I get it. Houston's good. That's all y'all got. Arizona State. Arizona's good too, bro. Great. Congrats, brother. But they ain't that good overall, bro. Travis, I saw the Big 12's teams. Travis, look, Travis, look. I'm gonna do it right now. Arizona's good. Houston's good. Iowa State's pretty good, I will admit. Kansas is good. It's always been good as a basketball. Tech's pretty good. BYU's all right. Arizona State's all right. Okay. The ACC. This is what we got in the ACC, guys. You got UNC, Syracuse. You got Clemson, Boston College, Duke, Wake Forest. Let's go to SEC for a second. SEC. Dude, you got Alabama is pretty good for basketball. Kentucky is pretty good for basketball. So is Auburn and Tennessee. Travis, where do you take Travis? Travis, bro. Travis. Travis, brother. Travis. Y'all, SEC has Tennessee. Auburn's pretty good too. Bama's been good at basketball now. Kentucky's a basketball school. Kentucky is pretty good too. I get it. The Big 12 has Tech. I understand it, bro. I completely get it. I completely understand why. So the ACC, SEC is better than the Big 12. That's it. That's just how it is, bro. It's how it is, dude. It's how it is. It's how it is, bro. It's how it is, dude. I understand it. But I get it. The SEC is better, so is the ACC. It's how it is, brother. It's how it is. Now we're gonna go to the series now. Dodgers 1-7 and an amazing playoffs run. Yamamoto won the series MVP, most series MVP. He had amazing arm. The guy threw his arm out basically, bro. He was cooking, bro. So here's my take about the World Series overall. I think it's the best World Series I've seen in my lifetime. I think the closest one that gets to is probably the 2004 Red Sox. And that's about it. Maybe the 2000 Yankees when they won back to back with 116-20 wins season. So my opinion is the best World Series ever. You know, that one game 3, when they went to 18 innings, was crazy. Same with Toronto played amazing too. Shout out to Toronto big time, bro. I underestimated Toronto. I underestimated Toronto, bro. I underestimated Toronto big time. I did. And they played. They took them to the That's what they took them to 7 games. That's pretty amazing to take that team who's really deep in the playoffs, and the team overall is really good, man. So if I'm gonna be real with you. I think Dodgers can really three-peat. LA can three-peat, bro. LA can definitely three-peat. So yeah. But yeah. Now more to Shohei Ohtani. So where's Shohei Ohtani ranking among the all-time GOATs in all sports? So for me, in my opinion, GOAT goes in all sports is Tiger Woods. I think Tiger Woods, what he's done to the game of golf is pretty amazing, and it's a hard sport to play. You know, not a lot of people are good at golf. You know, you try to beat the lowest. You have to have the lowest score to win. In baseball, NFL, basketball, soccer, you have to have the So yeah. Here's it. Travis, you're still on Wake Forest. Travis, bro. Travis. Travis Kai. Travis Kai, bro. Wake Forest is good. ACC doesn't suck, bro. They have Duke and UNC. You're still on this crap, bro. Dude, you're not at that. No, it's not, Travis. The SEC is way better in college basketball. I looked at the rankings right now. I looked at them right now. How many? Let me see something real quick. How? I'm ranked in basketball, in college basketball. Okay. And college. So, Duke is ranked. UNC is ranked. Notre Dame is ranked. Louisville ranked. Florida State's ranked. California's ranked. And NC State's ranked. Okay, there you go. That's 5 teams. Well, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Make sure that's right. Oh, dang it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 teams are ranked in college basketball. How many teams in the SEC Okay. 6 teams are ranked in the SEC on men's college basketball for SEC. And Travis, look. I asked Google. Travis, the SEC has 6 teams with Auburn, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Missouri are ranked in the final AP tool and college. I looked it up right now, Travis. I looked it up right now. Are ranked in the SEC. So that's one of the 4 teams, SEC teams that made the 2025 NCAA tournament. So 6 teams are ranked, calling it the strongest conference in college basketball. There you go. That's according to Jay Bilas and Jay Williams. Now, how many teams? I'm looking it up, bro. Are ranked in the Big 12. Travis, bro. I'm looking it up right now. In the Big 12. 6 teams are ranked, dude. So SEC is stronger than the SEC still. 6 teams are ranked in the Big 12, bro. So is the SEC. What's your point? Travis, no, you're not, Travis. Travis, you're Travis, dude. Travis. Travis, Missouri's ranked. I looked it up on my Google right now. I didn't say that. I said SEC's ranked. I said SEC, dude. I said the SEC, bro. I said the SEC, not the ACC. I said the SEC, dude. Now you put words in my mouth. Good job, bro. Don't do. Hey, man. Hey, you're putting words in my mouth. Oh, Travis, dude, you're a funny guy, bro. Travis, Travis, I didn't say that. I didn't say it, dude. I said the ACC is not. I said ACC is second to third strongest conference, but I didn't say there's that strongest conference in college basketball. I said it was literally the SEC and the Big 12. That's all I said. Travis, I never said Missouri. Missouri says it's ranked on according to my end, bro. That's what it says on my end. I want to see it right now. Look, it's Missouri. Look. Dude, you're a funny guy. They're 22nd according and 20 in the 22 AP tool, bro. Oh, my bad. That's last season. That's my last season. That's last season. That's last season. Last season. Is Missouri? Let's see something real quick. No, okay, yeah, you're right. It's not ranked. It's not ranked. Travis, I'm looking at it right now. Bro. According to my face right now, bro. They were voted. They have received 8 votes, but we put them inside the top 25. So yeah, 8 votes. But the SEC is better, so it's a bit better than the Big 12 for sure. SEC is way better than the Big 12. Way better. But yeah. Big 12 ain't that good in college basketball, dude. They ain't good at all. They're just not that good in college basketball. The SEC is stronger conference than them. It is better, bro. Way better. I mean, like a tad bit better. It's just a tad bit. Not way better, but it's just a tad bit better. I'll give you that, a tad bit. The last national championships, okay. The last national so it was Florida, Houston, Florida, Auburn, Houston, and Duke. Oh, hold on. Why did they give me a... My bad, bro. My bad. So sorry. So it was Florida last season, UConn, South Carolina, and LSU. That's right. UConn did win. UConn did win. That's my Travis. It was a mistake, bro. I looked at the bracket from last year by accident. Calm down. Yeah, Florida, UConn, Kansas, Baylor, and Virginia. Dude, Florida won last year. Travis. Florida gets in the SEC. They beat Duke. Remember that? They won the whole joint after that. They won. They literally beat Houston last year, bro. Like what? No, it's Florida is Florida. I'm gonna see something real quick. It's Florida. Nope. It is in the SEC. The Florida Gators. Yeah, it's in SEC, bro. I can see a switch. But anyways, yeah. With that being said, now we move on to another topic though about Ohtani now. Ohtani, to me, is a top 5. Go to probably top 6. I don't think he's better than Ali, Serena Williams, Brady, Tiger, LeBron, and Jordan, and Tiger. So top 6 probably. I think Yamamoto's the best pitcher ever, though. I'll tell you that one for sure. But yeah. Now we move on to topic that I'm talking about a lot. I want to say about this topic. So YouTube TV and ESPN and Disney have not done a contract yet. So here's the deal. Last Thursday, I was watching SportsCenter. And you know what happened? It cut off. I was pretty upset. The next day, it was a Friday. I had to watch I had to watch it on cable, First Take with Stephen A. So it's been almost 4 days now. And not one contract has happened at all. I had to get Hulu TV. I had to get it. Just for ESPN content. Because I'm not gonna cancel YouTube TV. I think YouTube TV is great. I like Sunday Ticket a lot. I love how on YouTube TV you can watch multiple games at once. But here's the deal: YouTube TV, Disney, and ESPN, get a deal done, bro. I'm tired of waiting and waiting and waiting. I recorded episodes of SportsCenter, Party of the Eruption, First Take, Greeny, and I can't watch that shows on YouTube TV anymore, bro. I can't do it. It's dumb. So if I'm YouTube TV, get a deal done already. Quit pouting and whining about it. Ain't just YouTube TV's fault. It's also ESPN's fault. It's both of their faults overall. It's both of their faults. It's both of their faults overall. They both suck right now. They're both annoying me right now, bro. It just are. So if I'm YouTube TV, get a deal done with ESPN and Disney. Please. Please get a deal done. All right? Because it's so annoying. Because I can't. It's annoying that I had to get. I mean, Hulu TV is good, by the way. I mean, it comes with 4K. I'll take that. But YouTube TV, please get a deal done with ESPN and Disney, please, bro. Add it to the services. Who cares if prices go up or not? Who cares? Okay, you can't be cheap all the time, bro. You can't be cheap all the time with Disney, bro. Disney, quit trying to put Hulu and Disney and the Disney Plus on YouTube TV content. That's stupid. Okay, it's so dumb. I can't watch SportsCenter no more, right? I gotta wait till it's so dumb, dude. I just can't do it no more. I don't want to watch a daily show on Hulu. I want to watch it for ESPN content only. For Inside the NBA, for the Lakers game that happened last week. You know, for SportsCenter, for Scott Van Pelt. I don't know if Scott Van Pelt's not even on YouTube on Hulu Live. I actually don't know that. I'm gonna look it up right now, actually. Because I'm actually want to see Scott Van Pelt.
This is SportsCenter.
I don't know if SVP. I don't know if SVP's even on the freaking Hulu TV yet. I don't know if he's even on there. He might be on there, but here's the deal. I think at one point everyone will go back to cable TV. I don't believe that local broadcasting and mainstream media will go away because that's never going to happen. If you think that will actually happen, then you're just flat out stupid. But I know why ESPN's doing what he's doing. I want everybody down to get the new ESPN deal. That's $30 a month. That'll go up next year for $60 a month. That's stupid. Okay? That's dumb. I have no problem with YouTube TV having it invented and Hulu Live TV and Sling and Fubo and whatever else is out there. But this is where it's a problem. Back then, Google said they want YouTube TV, and Google said they want to make it cheaper for people to buy cable and watch sports and watch TV as a whole. But this is just completely stupid. How YouTube TV. I'm gonna give you a timeline because I've had it and I first got a job at Olive Garden when I was 16 years old. Okay, when I was 16. Till this year, in March, we had to. I got an ad before March Madness happened and the Masters happened too, that they might lose CBS. And CBS Sports is CBS is Channel 10 where I live. It's CBS Morning, Good Morning. It's also CBS on NFL. It's also CBS on March Madness for college basketball, and the Masters with Jim Nance. Okay. And then top of that, fast forward to July, I believe. Fox and YouTube TV, same crap. Before the NFL started and college football started as a whole. I got an email. And yeah, got an email saying they might lose Fox. Know what that means about Fox? You'll lose Sean Hannity, Jesse Waters, Fox 14 where I live. You will lose NFL Fox pregame on college for NFL and college football. You will lose every Fox News show out there, every Fox channel, Fox Sports, whatever it is, you'll lose it. We know what happened? They saved it. Ryder Cup happens. NBC Universe got an ad because NBC and USA Today merged. I was gonna lose Channel 4 where I live. I was gonna lose the Ryder Cup, every golf tournament, and the NBA was about to start too. By the way, the NBA was. They finally got a contract done. Now let's go back. Now let's fast forward to now, since Thursday night. Friday morning at 12:23 a.m. ESPN PR said they can't get a deal done with YouTube TV. YouTube TV said they'll give you $20 credit. That's cheap. That's so stupid. $20 for what? That's a bet. That for what? That's stupid. So if I'm YouTube TV and I'm ESPN, get a deal done. It's annoying how this always happens. I get it. ESPN wants to add, Disney Plus, Hulu on YouTube TV. Dude, then do YouTube TV. Here's the deal. I'm going to give you a chance right now. Y'all have. I'm look it up quick on my computer. YouTube TV channels. Okay. Yes, I get it. So for YouTube TV, we have Hallmark Channel, Sci-Fi. I don't know where the heck that even is. Freeform, Nickelodeon, AMC, HGTV, Discovery Channel, E. What the heck is E? And yet, we can't get a deal done with YouTube TV and ESPN, but you have E as your channel and AMC that I've never heard of. Get rid of TNT Sports. Okay, rid of CNN. Put ESPN back on my YouTube TV, bro. Put it back on. Okay, it's dumb. It's really dumb how This always happens, okay? It's annoying how this always happens. So cable boxes might come back. To this point, bro, bring back TiVo, bring back Sunlink, bring back Dish and DirecTV. Because this is just straight up dumb. It's just dumb. Like we can't get it. We actually can't get a deal done with YouTube, with ESPN and Disney. Really? Why? It's so dumb. ESPN is known for the worldwide sports. Here's the deal: put ESPN back on. Get rid of ABC 7. Get rid of Good Morning America. Just put ESPN back on for me, bro, and ABC for sports. But get rid of whatever else is out there. No one wants to get rid of AMC get rid of Stars Channel 2 that you have on the add-on. Get rid of it. Ain't a big deal. So now I ask this question too. And Travis and whoever's out there watching, is streaming service on Hulu and YouTube TV, Slinging Football, ruin the way we watch sports and TV as a whole? So do you think that streaming services, Travis, with YouTube TV, Hulu, Live TV, Sling, Fubo, are ruining the way we watch sports and the way we watch TV as a whole? What do you think, Travis? Travis, no one wants to do illegal streaming, bro. Here's the deal. The FBI went after the NBA. I bet you this, bro. The illegal streamers are next. There you go. They're next. You're next. Illegal streamers are next, bro. They are next. If the FBI comes after Cas Patel, it comes after Adam Silver, you best bet, bro, to come after the illegal streaming. They will do that. Streamio is legal, though. That's the only one that's legal is Streamio. There you go. Because Streamio is like in Hong Kong. I don't care. That's a socialist country either way, so there you go. Socialist country, bro. Here's the deal. I think that these services are ruining the way we watch sports and TV as a whole. Here's why I say that, because back then, he didn't have a problem with negotiations like this. Now there's a problem now. So, there you go. Lastly, with that being said, one more thing to talk about. So the NFL puts out a 6-7 commercial tonight. And here's my thoughts about the 6-7 commercial. It was hilarious because it was Jim Nantz doing it. So it was pretty funny. So it was awesome though to see that. With that being said, that wraps us up for the Playboy Podcast. Hope you had a great week. I'm not gonna wrap it up yet. I want to see the next one. I'm gonna share a little story about something about always wanted to do on here. People always ask me, Trey, why do you want to do sports media? Why do you want to do the media and whatnot, and talk about this week as a whole. So this week I'm getting married, as most of you all know. This Saturday night, evening, whatever you want to call it. It's been a crazy week and lots of thoughts to thinking about too. I remember being a kid, and I've always prayed for the right one for me, because I didn't want to be 30 years old and 40 years old single. But that's just me as a whole. It's gonna be a crazy week this week. I'm actually moving everything out of my room this week. Moving out my TVs, my PS5, my books, my golf clubs, clothes, and you never know. Maybe back in this room again, maybe in a different room. But next week y'all will see me in a different room. Next week there will be an episode next week though. I'm not going to go on a honeymoon at all. I got school and work, so I can't afford missing both of them, because school is going to be out in 5 weeks from now, and I don't want to miss anything in school. So yeah. As far as work too, I've got this big job. Still new to me still. So I don't want to do that to my job too and just leave like that. But with that being said, Now to the question about why I want to do media. I never told anybody a story before about not my mom. I only told Madeline, and that's about it. So it started off with me like reading Stephen A. Smith, his book that came out 2023. I read his book and I read it 5 times. No, actually, no, I read it once through. After reading this book, I'm like, man, I can do this. I can actually do what he's doing right now. So what I did was I prayed about it because I'm a big person of faith and whatnot in God, and I just prayed about it. I fasted about it, and it was answered. The answer came true to me when I was and it was my second fall break I had. It was my sophomore year in college or junior year. I forgot what year it was. But I went to Virginia to my fall break for my birthday before the week before my birthday, and I went to Springfield, Massachusetts, in Massachusetts, in Springfield, and that's when basketball was born. I don't know if y'all knew that, but it's history lesson for you. And I sat there thinking to myself, like walking through the Random Museum, seeing Michael Jordan. I even saw writers too, like I saw like Stuart Scott, Craig Sager. I saw the inside of the NBA desk, and the inside of the NBA desk it's like the old desk they had before they got a new one in Studio J. And what happened was I sat there and it pretends like you're on TV, and you choose a topic to talk about with Shaq, Ernie, Kenny, and Chuck. That's when I knew this was the job for me, and I was confirmed. I actually was doing engineering at the time, and I switched majors to mass media. I want to be in sports journalism, so yeah. From there on, I've had a lot of experiences so far. Right now I'm at Channel 4 as an editor. I mean, I don't want to be an editor forever, but it's my foot in the door to what I want to do, that's be in sports. But yeah, it's a story of why I joined media, and that's why this podcast is important to me. And yeah, that being said, hope you have a great night. And we'll see you all next week at the Playbook Podcast. After who's playing tomorrow, next Monday. Let's see real quick who's playing next Monday. I appreciate you, Travis. Actually, Eagles and Packers. I'm like, what? Okay, what's your question, bro? What's your question, dude? I think it is, yeah. It's at 5 p.m. Yep, 5 p.m. And from there on, we'll see y'all then. Hope you have a great week. Like, subscribe, comment. TG, you want to give away, send us your email. Let me know what you think. And peace out.